The Crescents, historic charm meets city convenience. Character homes, tree-lined streets, walkable blocks, it's one of Prince George's most loved neighborhoods, and for good reason. If you're moving to Prince George or thinking about trading up closer to downtown, this is the pocket people ask about when they want character, calm, and community. Hi, I'm Evan, and this is your quick, education-first look at what life's really like in the Crescents. The first thing you'll notice is quiet. You're just minutes from downtown, but the sound changes the second you turn in. The streets curve gently. Most homes are heritage or mid-century builds. Big trees, deep yards, porches, and sun decks. It's one of the few areas in Prince George where walkability and character live side by side. Locals call it old PG charm. Wide boulevards, mature trees, and a mix of long-time owners, young families, and professionals who love the walk-to-work lifestyle. Day to day, the Crescents runs at its own pace. Quiet mornings, kids biking to school, dogs on shaded sidewalks, and evenings where neighbors actually wave. It feels established because it is established. This is one of Prince George's oldest planned residential areas, and that design DNA, detached homes, sidewalks, and green space is why it still feels so balanced today. If you've got kids, the basics are close. Harwin Elementary and Duchess Park Secondary are the main catchments for most addresses, and both are known for strong academics and active parent communities. You'll also find multiple daycares and preschools tucked right into residential streets. It's one of those rare places where you can walk or bike to class, stop at a park on the way home, and still be back in time for dinner. Safety and community are big reasons families stay. Traffic is light, neighbors know each other, and even the dogs seem friendlier here. This is one of the few truly walkable pockets in Prince George. You can stroll to downtown for coffee, groceries, restaurants, or head the other direction for parks and trails. Within 10 to 15 minutes on foot, you've got local staples, such as cafes, the library, the Civic Center, Duchess Park, and the hospital area. For errands, Buy Low Foods, local pharmacies, and the farmers market are all a quick hop away. If you work downtown or in healthcare, the commute is basically non-existent. You might still drive for big shops or Costco runs, but day to day, the Crescents can generally support a walk-first routine. Parks and green pockets are woven right into the neighborhood. You've got Duchess Park with huge field space, basketball courts and playgrounds, and community events year-round. You've got Connaught Hill Park with its trails, flower beds, and panoramic city views, one of the best picnic spots in town. And you're minutes from the Heritage River Trail system, which links to Cottonwood Island and 𝘗𝘳𝘃𝑡𝑡𝑛𝑎 Memorial Park for riverside walks and bike rides. It's that city but still outside balance that makes this area so livable. If you love homes with character, this is your neighborhood. The Crescents is full of mid-century and heritage builds. Think craftsman details, hardwood floors, and porches that actually get used. You'll also find tasteful renovations and a few infill projects. Newer builds that respect the heritage look while adding modern efficiency. Lot sizes are generous, yards are established, and many homes have basement suites. Perfect for extended families and rental income. There's variety here. Bungalows, 2 stories, and a few duplex conversions, but the overall rhythm stays calm and cohesive. The Crescents attracts a mix of people who value community over commute. Families love the schools and green space. Professionals like the proximity to the hospital, government offices, and downtown. And investors see the long-term upside in the heritage pocket that stays in demand. You'll find teachers, nurses, small business owners, and long-term residents who've been here for decades. It's one of those rare places where the crowd at the dog park includes both retirees and grad students, and everyone gets along. Your daily routine here is smooth. Morning, quick coffee at Ritual or Zoe's, kids off to school, maybe a 10-minute walk to the office or a short drive to the hospital. In the afternoon, errands downtown. You can get groceries, post office, pharmacy, all in one loop. And then in your evening, you got dinner on the deck and a quick stroll to Duchess Park or a bike ride along the river trail. And on the weekends, the farmer's market, Connaught Hill views, or brunch downtown, and all without ever touching the highway. It's the convenience of urban living, wrapped in the calm of a heritage neighborhood. No neighborhood is perfect, and the Crescents has a few quirks worth knowing. Parking can be tight on older streets, especially near the park or during events. Some homes are older and may need updates, wiring, insulation, or window upgrades typical of that era. And while it's walkable, you'll still drive for big box errands like Costco or Home Depot. But for residents, those trade-offs are worth it for the lifestyle you get back. The character, the location, and the sense of community are what make people stay for years. The Crescents typically behave like a stable, mid to upper tier market in Prince George terms. Homes here don't usually flood the listings. Supply stays limited and demand stays steady. When a well-kept or renovated home hits the market, it tends to move quickly because the buyer pool already knows what they're looking for: location, character, and walkability. So if you're shopping here, it pays to be pre-approved. Know your target streets and move fast when the right one shows up. If you want historic charm, modern convenience, and a real sense of community without giving up access to everything the city offers, the Crescents is one of the best balanced neighborhoods in Prince George. It's central, it's walkable, and it has that rare feel people spend months trying to find. When you're ready, I'll help you map the right streets, identify the best fit homes, and stress test your plan against schools, commute, and lifestyle before you spend $1. Because the goal isn't just buying a home, it's landing in a neighborhood that fits your life. I'm Evan McLeish, and this has been your inside look at living in the Crescents, Prince George, BC. If you found this helpful, hit like, share it with someone planning on move, and I'll see you in the next Neighborhood Deep Dive.